Ooh. Really? Alright, so far we're getting the fence cleared out. Dad's already got the fire going over there. You can see through the trees. But depending on how much materials we can conjure up, I think we'll do just kind of like a square area over here that we can put a couple houses in, and then along this fence line we'll do kind of like a run going down, back behind the shop, just so they have a place, to run around and possibly even use the restroom or whatnot over here, and not in this area over here where they're going to be sleeping. Plus it's still surrounded, by trees and stuff, and windbreaks and all those things, because that way is north, so still got plenty of wind blockage coming out of the north. So.
Good. And put into the trailer or what?
Yep. Hi. So, Gladys did a thing. Yeah. He likes to whine. So that's the boy. Girl, girl. See who whines the most? The boy. Well, we need a place for all these dogs. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the journey. So I'm out in the hunting stand this morning, and I get a message from Gladys saying, I'm gonna owe you a whole lot of booty. Well, it would be nice, but the kids were being loud this morning, right? They were not listening. They were not doing what they needed to do. So, to me, I thought that's what she was talking about. And it kind of ruined, the whole thing of being up in the stand at the front of the property this morning. So I got up and I moved to the side, back in the back, sat there for about another hour, and then I was like, all right, this is done. I know now that the stand here in the front of the property is only good for weekends, and that I will have to go to the side of the property during the week, especially when the girls have to get up early to leave for school, because they just make way too much noise. Obviously, when you got an autistic child, she's going to cry. She's going to yell. She's going to scream. She's going to do whatever she wants. She don't listen. Just kind of like these dogs right now. Yeah. Don't want to listen. So, but we don't have infrastructure for dogs. So, Dad and I is going to have to do something. So, we're thinking about clearing off, because we already have a fence. So this whole tree line right here, there's already a fence established. It's just barbed wire, but there's already posts established. So with that being said, we're already halfway ahead of the game. So we're going to go ahead and clear out this whole fence line right here in the back. And then we're going to go ahead and create some type of dog run back here in this back area. Place where when Willow's misbehaving, she can go. Lilu can go. That way she's not being on a lead the whole time. And then the new puppies, don't got a name for them yet. So we're going to go ahead and throw you guys off to a time lapse. Generator's going to be running, so it's going to be loud anyway. Dogs are crying. They're going to be loud anyway. So we'll go ahead and throw you guys to a time lapse, and we'll get busy. So let's go. All right, here we are, a new day. Still got the fire going. It was burning all throughout the night, but I was able to come through here too with the flow mower. Even though it doesn't have a bucket, that still works just fine. So I came through here and kind of cleared this up as I'm tripping over wire. But look at that, y'all. Nice and cleared. So we're gonna have to do something a little small for now, until we can get some better fencing material. But we got this cleared off. I got me a string over here just to kind of put all these poles into a straight line. So we're gonna go ahead and run a pole or fence here, and then we're going to take it and kind of come over maybe about 20 feet or so, pretty close to where this branch support is for Mom's clothesline. We'll come over about, in line with these trees, and then we'll bring it back to the fence, pretty close to where this post is here, because this fence already has, the square fencing, and not the greatest, but we can go back and try to cover that with another thing of the fencing, right? Because we got pieces, right? Kind of like this. It's hard to see laying on the ground, but we have pieces. We can kind of multi-layer them up, make the holes a little smaller. That way they're not going to want to go through there. But it's getting cleared up. Looks great. All right, let me get Lil Mac shut down. You guys can actually hear what I'm saying, but we knew that there's this little panel here that already has like pipe type hinges on it that we'd be able to use as a little gate over next to where we're doing stuff. When we were over there, we actually noticed too that there was some chain link fence, so not a whole lot, but better than nothing. So got some chain link fence that we need to clean out the bushes and all that stuff, but there's also this other little section of fence that has the 2x4 squares in it. So if you guys can see that here, right? 2x4 squares. But to get this out, I don't know what was going on over here, but they got a big old strap that's actually going around the tree, which that's all right. It's a cedar, it's coming out anyway. But then this fence is growing into this tree. So Dad thinks we can get it out if we pull it that way towards the road, but we'll see, because there's another T-post, so you can get out there. T-post and get out here, T-post to get out here, and yeah. It just always seems to, when you're working on one project, you got to work on 5 others just to work on that one. So, but anyway, we'll get this cleared out. There's more materials we could use for that over there. And speaking of that over there, let's go take a look. So we got that gate over here, but with the weight that it has, we're going to go ahead and put in a wooden post here. And then I got some of the gate hangers on another post up by where the front gate was, that I can put in to hang that. But then we still got fencing going in, the T-post going in, right? And then we'll come in, because we should have enough from that spool right here to go around it, hopefully twice. That way we can minimize the spacing. Yeah, because from this post right here, we're going straight to that wood post over there. And then they'll have this whole area here. And then eventually, we can even do a run going that way. And then finish, putting, because right now it's just barbed wire on that fence. But finish cleaning it out all the way to the end. And then just make a nice little run for them. But this is going to be a pretty good size area for now, until we can get something better. All right, I know I haven't been showing the whole process, but we're getting the fence put in here. Dad's actually going to go grab a come along. So to be able to pull, a fence, especially like this, or chain link, or anything like that, you can always get just like a metal rod like this. You just kind of weave it in and out of your fence, and then you can use that to kind of pull it tight, which we'll probably take that out, come all the way, because this is the corner post. So we'll unroll a little bit more. But up over here we got the post into the ground, got a gate in, so it's nice. And this is a big old heavy duty, it's like a cattle gate. One that we had found over in the woods. So it'll come up and I think closes just fine. But we will continue to get this in, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Getting close now. So we got this side done. It's kind of hard to see the fence because it's rusted color. It looks the same as the ground. And then we got this side done all the way up to the gate. So we do have some more of this. It's a 2x4 squares. And then this black one here is actually a divider for the kennel. So that was what, 4 foot wide maybe?
Yeah.
So Dad's gonna kind of cut it in half. I don't think you cut it exactly in half, but that's all right. So that's what we're gonna do, is down towards the bottom, reinforce that. That way little puppy heads don't try to go through the fence. Because we got that one, that should be enough for one side, but then this is also a short side. But we do have more of this that was over there. And then we also got that section of chain link fence still sitting on the ground right there that we can always try to put on the back and see if that works. Otherwise, we might need to take apart the leaf holder. Or, I mean, we always got enough roofing tin. We can always do some of the tin on the back, because it also acts as a windbreak. So I think we might do that. Well, we're running out of daylight, even though I did put up that solar light that I used to have up front up there. But you guys can tell, we got the other wire in place here in the front. And then we're going to take a longer section, the one I was talking about. It's going to go up here. It only goes basically from the corner to pretty close to where the tin is. We have not installed it yet because obviously we're running out of light, and we need more wire to install it. And then all this tin, so we're going to put tin basically on the backside here, the backside there, and then the backside over there. Kind of acts as a little wind block, but it also blocks the holes in the bottom. That way they can't get out. Obviously, once they're a little bit bigger, it won't matter. But yep, there we go. So I guess we'll see you in the morning. Not too early though, because I still need to get some hunting time in. It's coming along though. Okay, here we are back the next day. Right now it's just me. Everyone else is gone for the day. Mom and Dad had appointments, classes at work. But I got this in place. I actually have a buddy is going to bring over some wire, to help tie this up. And then all the metal, right, I still got to get that tied into place, which it has holes and stuff like that already in the metal. We'll just loop a couple pieces just so they can't knock it down. But I'm going to have to find another piece for right here in between these two posts. And then the same thing over in between those two posts. I mean, I got a little bit of metal right there left, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So I still got some more over yonder way. So we'll go grab it and then get it all put into place. And just like that, it's all said and done. Lulu's over here. We don't have her house over here as of yet, but she does have her bed. And right now the puppies are checking it out. They're kind of liking that. But, and they got, the beds over here, thanks to Dog Man. He does have a few more too that we can go over and pick up. We'll check and see maybe next week. But they're liking it. Hi, Lulu. Hi, baby girl. You like it? Now you can actually run around a little bit without destroying everything underneath the RV. Huh? Psst, psst, psst. But they're making themselves a home. Glad it still owes me though. Okay. Okay, thank you for following the journey, you guys. So this is all we got left for you on this one. The puppy palace is done, I guess. Done. Thanks, Dad, for all your help. And there's another video you can check out here. It's greatly appreciated. You got the playlist over here if you want to continue to follow the journey. And then the icons make it easy to subscribe both here and to the side channel. And then last but not least, remember to always thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.